All right, welcome back to another episode of CONVOS with KEEGS. This is day 21, episode 68. Some announcements. Oh, like, subscribe. What's the other one? Comment. Annabelle Warren Tattoo Artist Collab out of Austin, Texas is just ending. Our next one will be January 2nd with Ashlyn. She goes by Ashcat Art out of Long Beach, California. So that's this week, and then I'm not sure if we have one planned for the week after. The week after that, I believe, is Hannah Matthews out of South Jordan, Utah. Following week after that is Mad Rabbit University, I believe. Oh no, you know what? Sarah Lana out of Sacramento is the week after Ashlyn. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, welcome back to another episode, day 21, like I said. I did an episode yesterday with my buddy Nolan, who's in town. He lives in San Francisco, but he's from originally the Buffalo area. And yeah, went to, I got a little story for you. That was kind of funny. Well, yeah, it is funny, but also my body is in a lot of pain. So my friend texted me yesterday, yoga at 6 p.m. I was like, all right, I'll be there. And then I forgot it was a weight, so it was a HIIT circuit / yoga. And you have weights, and those classes are always fucking brutal, and I don't know what's going on. I just don't like them. So when I figured out that was the style class that I was, that I committed to, I was like, God damn it, now I have to go. So I went and I got my ass absolutely fucking whooped. It was so difficult. It was more like I was fine throughout it, but I was just not used to that high intensity HIIT part of class. And there was just a point where I thought my stomach was hurting a little bit because I ate a little bit closer to class than I should have. Regardless, woke up today, my legs were so goddamn sore. I texted my mom. I was like, can you please fill up the tub with as cold as the water can be? So right when I got out of bed, I jumped in that, and it was fucking freezing. I stayed in for probably, I don't know, a little under a minute, maybe right around a minute, because my feet were starting to really hurt, and it was painful. But after I got out and did more research, it's totally normal. So tomorrow I'm going to try and just sit in the pain and just be okay with it. And then, yeah. But I took a hot shower after that, and then ended it with cold for about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. No, definitely 2 minutes. It was actually more on the longer end of 2 minutes. But yeah, felt really good to get that in my morning routine. I hope I can continue that. And I want to just start waking up earlier, man. It's easier said than done, and honestly, I'm just being a pussy about it, and I should just get up and get after it. You know what? I'm going to really try to do that tomorrow. What's the excuse? You know? I'm going to do another cold bath, hopefully. Last a little longer and not be a bitch. I think the problem is, I'm a big dude, so when I sit in a bathtub, it doesn't cover, I can't physically hold my whole body in there, so I have to do, my chest and shoulders for a little bit, and then get kind of upright and do my legs. It's just a really uncomfortable position. So I really want to get one of those barrel things and just kind of fucking pop in there and chill. But yeah, that was my story, and we're only at 4 minutes. Jesus Christ. What did, oh boy, this should be interesting. Oh no. What else is going on? I'm exhausted. I'm just so tired. I have some ideas for Lonely Cowboy, some new ideas, and those are always super exciting. It's just a matter of executing them and trying not to forget them before I'm able to execute on them. It's interesting because I'll have a lot of quote-unquote good ideas that I think are good out of the hundreds that I have. Like, usually there's only a few that really stand out, and everything starts to click in my head. I'm like, okay, that one, you should definitely see that through. And I just had one of those yesterday. I can't talk about it too much just because I want to make sure it runs smoothly and make sure I can execute on it. But that should be a good one. I think it's a really good one, and I think it'll benefit myself. I think it'll benefit the company. Just all around, be a good marketing scheme. We'll see. It could flop. Who knows? But yeah. Man, I am tired. I really don't want to do this. And I have to edit this, post it on YouTube and Spotify. Then I have to cut up clips from one of the podcasts, put that on Lonely Cowboy. Cut up clips from another podcast, put that on Lonely Cowboy. And then tomorrow, what do I have to do? I should edit one podcast, get that ready for Monday, and I have to paint a jacket. I have to make a few more designs. Oh, you know what? Today was a big day. Today was 1 year of legally doing business as an LLC for Lonely Cowboy Company, LLC. December 29th. That is the day, and today's December 29th. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. You know what I realized? I need to... God, boss. Brender. I really don't like hanging out alone. I feel like no one loves it, but I just do it so much and so often. It's every day. It's literally fucking every day. And I don't really want to... It's hard for me to complain about it because I am just being a little bitch. But I love hanging with my friends, man, and I feel like I haven't been doing that enough. Yeah. Just come here and literally wake up, work, go home, eat, come back, work, yoga, go home, eat, shower, come back, work. And I love it. I love doing it. It definitely gets exhausting, as anything will, if you're really trying to push it. And I don't want to discredit that. I am really pushing. Like, I am pushing fucking hard. And I need to give myself a little bit more credit. I got to get this negative shit out of my brain. I remember, not yesterday, 2 podcasts ago, I said I want to be more positive during the new year. And I want to start that now. I don't want to, no more negative Kellen. I got to be positive. I'm doing good. I'm pushing for a reason, especially on days like today when I really don't want to be recording or doing computer work, because that's all I've done for the past 8 hours. You just got to do it and figure it out and get it going. Shit doesn't stop. Shit doesn't stop, and you get left behind if you don't push yourself, good days and bad. I wouldn't consider this a bad day. I would just consider this a mentally little bit foggy, kind of tired, pretty tired. And I think that's from yoga. It's probably from not sleeping great and just fucking this, that, and the other. I don't know. I'm only at 10 minutes, dude. I feel like I've been talking for 30. Oh, good Lord. What else is going on? What can I talk about, man? 21 days straight of podcast. That's a lot. That's a lot. Like, I know podcasts that record one a week, and I did 21 in 21 days. Granted, the ones that are doing one a week are definitely taking more time in production and editing and planning for guests and shit. Like, they're killing it. They're levels above me, and they've done hundreds of episodes, like the ones that I have in my head. But you ask them, like, what are the struggles of podcasting? I would say, and I haven't gotten there, but I would say the first 100 episodes are the toughest. After 100, like, you're pretty, I would consider myself pretty comfortable and confident on a mic and with cameras rolling. It doesn't really bother me anymore. I don't really care if people are, if there's cameras on me for work. It's not really like a new thing. And it's very easy to tell when, people start to get a little nervous if they've never been on camera or talking into a mic and whatever. And watching back to my very first videos I've ever done and first podcast, that's definitely how I was sounding, and it's been a big transformation from when I first started my first podcast in 2019 to now. The growth on a mic and being in front of a camera and not really giving a fuck what you say, and because I really don't I don't filter these. I try my best to be as authentic as possible. Obviously there are some things that I have to kind of tiptoe around, honestly, for much bigger reasons than a podcast, like real personal reasons. And other than that, though, I'm an open book. I don't really care what people have to say about me or think about me, because I know I am exactly who I say I am, and I'm willing to be open to new conversations and learn more than anything. Maybe that comes from self-doubt, and maybe it could be tied to it, because I can confidently say I will never ever be perfect, and I don't believe anyone will. The self-doubt comes into play because I don't ever think I'm pushing myself hard enough. I think I can continually push myself more, but in reality that is pretty unhealthy. It can be healthy done in the right way, but it also is very harming if done too much, and ended up, like, for example, if I push myself too hard and expect too much of myself, and I let myself down and let it hold too much weight. Doesn't happen too often, but it does happen. It's just, there's no reason for me to get hard on myself. Like, shit happens. That's going to be part of 2023, being positive. Being positive, rolling with the punches, and being grateful for everything. Because tomorrow is not guaranteed, and it's a blessing to be alive today. It's a blessing to be able to live in a free country where you can do whatever the hell you want, pretty much. But yeah, man, what do we have? 14. God damn. It seriously does feel it. I think it's because I'm so tired. Like, trying to cover 20 minutes worth of talking alone with no co-host 30 days in a row, besides the few days where I have had guests, and I love those podcasts. The one I did with Connor Broad, I did one with Nolan O'Connor and Phoenix Phillips, and Peyton during this challenge, that have counted toward those days, I believe. Those have been the most fun, especially the one I just did with Nolan, because me and him, he's one of my best friends, and he knows a lot about me, and we've been through a lot together. So our banter and chemistry is just, it hits. Like, we don't need a 15-minute kind of refresher on each other. It's just, we could go, for example, that day, we hadn't seen each other in months. Probably 6 months or so. Yeah. And it was like we caught up right where we left off. So those podcasts are always fun because the conversation flows super easy and super well. It's funny. Yeah, I want to be able to do more of those. I want to be able to start some more podcast or groups. Like, for example, Bill's Boys. We haven't done a Bill's Boys in a while. I got to get those rolling again. But I want to build those individually almost. Still under Convos with KEEGS, but just like a subsection of it. Just in a more strategic way. And because this is another thing I struggle with. Bill's Boys / Convos with KEEGS, more Convos with KEEGS, can be a business on its own. So now I'm in a debate in my head whether I want to I would have Lonely Cowboy Company as a business, the nonprofit coming soon, that'll be separate. Then Convos with KEEGS could be separate if I wanted to make it separate. And my personal business as an artist, Cowboy KEEGS, that could be a separate business. So that's 3 businesses in one nonprofit that I now have the foundation and knowledge to run. It's just a matter of time, money, resources, management, all that good stuff. But yeah, we're at 17:15. Oh man, I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight, I'll tell you that. I'm gonna wrap it up, and hopefully by the time I wrap it up, it's around 20. But thank you guys for listening, watching, viewing, subscribing. Convos with KEEGS. This is episode 68. 68. Let me double check. Episode. Oh fuck! It's gone. Oh yeah, 68. Day 21 of the 30-day challenge, where I'm trying to do 30 podcasts in 30 days. Not all consistently, but just getting 30 out within 30 days. I'm on track now. Can't wait to read this new Goggins book. Get on all that later. I'm going to try and make tomorrow an early morning and cold tub it up. And yeah, we'll go from there. Thank you guys for viewing. And I only got to 18:20, but fuck it. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Peace.